position, standing 6'11", number 00, Clinton.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've got Jaden McDaniels. He's out there with Naz Reid. And it's Simmons in at the three. And for the Thunder. Inside we got Williams and Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Knight in at the two. It's game one for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, DA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the score by Minnesota. Reid brings the double, 5 on the clock, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, 3 on the clock. And here's SGA outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC. Piece by piece.
Knight can't hit. Minnesota with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Thomas. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Williams. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Williams is checked in for Williams.
Thomas. One shot.
Free throw good. Thomas. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the paint. Knight, the pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And he gets that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Pass to Price. Inside. McDaniels with a steal. Here's Thomas. 10 points for him. Takes it inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Here's Knight. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Knight's got his second basket of the night. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up 8. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Thomas in at the 2 guard.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Here's Wallace. Following the score by Minnesota. Mitchell, a screen on Thomas. Wallace, the pass to Price. Out to the wing. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Wallace misses. The Timberwolves lead by 14. 34 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Thomas. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
You're up.
For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Dort. Knight comes in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Poke loose. 6 to shoot. Simmons brings the double team. Shot to stop the run. Now here's Thomas.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Minnesota. They lead by 18 and will return shortly.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, right now for Minnesota, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Timberwolves. Appreciate you joining us. It's been
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards, extra opportunities, plenty the way the game is played now.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren is out there with Williams. And it's Price in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And the Thunder in possession here. Knocked loose. McDaniels with the rebound.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
The Timberwolves lead by 22.
Oh, man, what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
City ball.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Down low. Here's Knight. Oh, a terrific swat. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren with a screen on Thomas. Here's Knight.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Knight. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Thomas. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so it's Minnesota firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid, McDaniels out there with Edwards. And it's Thomas in at the 2.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
Thomas, that's good.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did, and at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
Pass to Knight to win the run, and it's good on the lay-in.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The Timberwolves have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter, and it's Thomas off the drive.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Here's Knight. Here's Price. Pass to Knight. Shot clock at 6. A deep 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.